Hello my little warriors, welcome back. Let's see a very interesting question which was asked in the CBSE board exam 2026 February month. Okay, this question, why I say is very interesting is because this was not asked in the previous year questions and also not in the textbook also. So it is from the principles of quadratic equation, and especially this particular question many students would have found it difficult, but other ones seems to be more or less all right, but only this first question was slightly difficult. Now let's see how to solve this. During a theatre drama, a backdrop of building arches was used. The shape of the curve shown below can be represented by the polynomial px minus x square plus 2x plus 8, where x is the length in feet on stage level. Okay, now whenever you have a quadratic equation, every term in the quadratic equation has got a meaning. Minus x square means it has got an inverted parabola, x square means upward parabola, and 2x means if it is you have 2x, after x square you have 2x, that means the vertex is offset, and 8 means when you put x is equal to 0, whatever value you get, that is the y coordinate, y is equal to 8. Okay, so that is the meaning of this particular equation, and this x square plus minus x square plus 2x plus 8 will always follow this curve. At any point you put in x and y value, you will get this particular curve. Okay, that is the meaning of this particular equation. Now in this, the first question is, based on the figure given above, answer the following question. One is, he has asked, determine the height of the arch. Okay, you need to know the height of the arch. See, to find height of the arch, you need to know the vertex of parabola. Okay, now this is there in the textbook, but we have not done any problems related to that. Hence, if you see this curve, you have a point C over here, and point C contains the highest point of this parabola or the structure building arch. So, and in that he has already given the x value, x value is 1. So to this equation, if you put in the x value as 1 and solve the equation to find the height of the arch, p of x is equal to minus x square plus 2x plus 8. Therefore, p of 1 will be equal to minus 1 the whole square plus 2 into 1 plus 8. P of 1 will be equal to minus 1 plus 2 plus 8. The answer will be 9. Therefore, the height of the arch is equal to 9 feet. This is the first answer. Now let's go for the next question. Next question is, find zeros of the polynomial p of x which points on the graph represent the zeros. Okay, so what we do is we solve the quadratic equation. Minus x square plus 2x plus 8 is equal to 0. Multiply by minus throughout, then you will get x square minus 2 minus 8 is equal to 0. So the factors will be x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 will be equal to 0. So x will be, you take x common, you get x minus 4 plus 2, take 2 as common, you get x minus 4. So x minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0, or x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. So these are the zeros of the polynomial, zeros or roots of the polynomial. Okay, now let's see the third part of the question. Okay, this is number 1, 2a. Now let us do 2b. Here you have the coordinates and y axis is 0 in this. So let us substitute, put the values there. You have 4 comma 0 and minus 2 comma 0. Now what it says in the next question is, find the span of the arch on the stage floor. Span means the maximum width, the maximum width. So from the diagram only you can see, if you subtract these two x values, then you will get the span. So let us do it. 4 minus of minus 2, that is equal to 6. Therefore, the span or width will be equal to 6 feet. Very simple. And they have asked this question on 2 marks. Once you had found 1a, then there is nothing to find in 1b. And let us go to the third part of the question. Now let us see the next question. The next question says, write the coordinates of the point of intersection of the above curve with the y axis. Now if you see this particular diagram, this is the path of the parabola. It starts from x axis, and then goes high and then comes down. At one particular point it crosses the x axis with the value as x is equal to 0. Now to this equation you put p of 0 or x is equal to 0, then you will get the intersection at y axis. Okay, so let us do it. P of x is equal to minus x square plus 2x plus 8. Therefore, P of 0 will be equal to minus 0 square plus 2 into 0 plus 8. Therefore, P of 0 will be equal to 8. Coordinate or coordinates of point of intersection is equal to 0 comma 8. This is the answer for the third part of the question. Hope you understood the working of this particular problem. In case if you have not followed anything, please leave a comment. I will be very happy to reply it. Also, for this question paper set, if you find any other question for which the answer was very difficult for you, please let me know. I will be very happy to solve them. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.